Three Musketeers.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Susan Gladstone, the very proud Executive Director of the Jewish Museum of Florida, FIU. And it's my great pleasure to welcome you all this afternoon to the finale of our Heritage Heroes fundraising week in honor of the 25th anniversary of the Jewish Museum of Florida, FIU. I want to thank all of you who have donated so generously during the past week for this fundraising endeavor. It is only through all of you and all of our sponsors and donors that we are able to continue to bring you fabulous programming like today's finale, our annual Klezmer concert. And I would like, regarding the fundraising effort, to make a special thank you to Elliot and Bonnie Sokol Stone for agreeing to create a match to the monies that we have raised this week. And I cannot tell you all from the bottom of my heart how much this means to me and how far it will go to enable us to keep going during these difficult times. Now, this particular week, Heritage Heroes and this fabulous concert would not have been possible without a number of people. But I'd like to start by thanking the members of my staff who have been working so tirelessly, actually for the whole 9 months that we've been virtual, but especially hard in this past week. Amy Somik Portnoy is our development director, and she, along with Nancy Cohen, our museum manager, Erica Corsano, our communications director, and Luna Goldberg, our education manager, have been particularly focused on this today's programming and this new format for fundraising. But it's the entire staff that's been working in such a dedicated fashion. So I want to thank everybody, including Howard Horowitz, Pierre Delerme, Jackie Goldstein, Todd Bothell. We're a very small but mighty staff, and we so much appreciate all of your help. I'd also like to thank the Advancement Department of Florida International University for allowing us to use the technology to make this particular format of fundraising possible. And I would like to take a moment to thank our entire board of directors. And if you would not mind to please join me in just a second of memory, our beloved board member, Neil Dern, who passed away last week. Thank you. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone who participated in all of the programming we've been doing this week, along with our Heritage Heroes fundraiser. So I'd like to thank Gabe Mann and Piper Rutman, the son-in-law and granddaughter of previous board chair Ken and Barbara Bloom, and the Platt brothers. I'd like to thank the founding executive director of the Jewish Museum of Florida, FIU, Marcia Jo Zarevitz, for her program. And I'd like to thank our Heritage Heroes who all spoke about their experience with the museum: Elliot Stone, Ira Giller, Ken Bloom, Michael and Norma Orvitz, and Russell Galbit. I believe I forgot one person, Alan Levitt. Thank you all. Now I would like to extend a very special thank you to Norman and Sylvia Levine and their family for sponsoring today's Klezmer concert. This is an annual tradition for the Jewish Museum of Florida, FIU. This is the first time we're doing it virtually, but we're very excited and we are very, very grateful to the Levine family for their support of this concert and of the museum. And with that, let's get on with the music. It is my great pleasure to welcome Heavy Shtetl.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been a great pleasure to to be here once again. It's a beautiful place, the Jewish Museum of Florida. We've been doing this for many years, and especially nowadays, in such a incredible situation we're having, to be here at least on a Zoom, to be in front of you people. That'll be it's a great opportunity, I think. Thank you so much. I'd like to introduce us, the band. We have great Jamie Bronstein on a clarinet. We have no substitute, Richie Shapiro on the keys. Great drummer, percussionist, Evan playing. And me, I'm the fiddle player. It's looks like a half of the fiddle, to be honest with you, but it's electric fiddle today. My name is Alex Mikhailovsky. Every time I have to go places, I have to cold places, people asking me, "Sir, what is your name?" I said, "Mikhailovsky." They say, "Could you spell it, please?" So I have to do it all the time. It goes like this: Mikhailovsky. I-Y. Why? I don't know. That's my last name. But look at this. Most of the Polish names finishing with I. Most of the Russian names finishing with Y. Mine is IY. What am I? Somebody recently told me that IY is much better than Oy vey. That's for sure. Anyways, let's go back to music. Thank you so much. We'd like to feature Richard Shapiro with a wonderful, wonderful. What would you like to feature with Hungarian goulash? That's right. Yeah. Thank you so much. Richard Shapiro. Jamie, how about something? There you go. That's a song. All right, we're back. It's it's a very simple it's a very simple term. I'm pretty sure everybody's very familiar with. By the way, l'chaim. So the term called Boba Meise. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Boba Meise is. So here's a Boba Meise for you. Uh, for many, many years, we're playing together. Many years. And we keep all the habits the same for many years as well. I always keep my phone. Now, what is that supposed to do with the Jewish music, right? I always keep my phone with me on my belt. You know, when I'm going up on the stage, I always turn it off. So, by the way, it's right here. There was a concert we played when I totally forgot. It kept me. I totally forgot to turn it off. Uh, well, it's a Murphy's Law. Right in the middle of a show, my phone rings. What am I supposed to do? Well, I act like it's a part of a show. I pick up the phone. I said, hello. Guess who? My mother. So I said, Mom, I'm in the middle of a show. I can't talk right now. She said, show, schmo, how do you feel? I said, I'm okay. And then I did some quick thinking. Instead of turning off the phone, I decided to put it right here where it's right now on the top of my speaker. And I played the song for my mother, for my Yiddish mother. I pick up the phone from the speaker. I said, Mom, how did you like it? She said, I had a call waiting. Can you do it again? True story. True story. Anyways, let's get a little more cheered up. Oy vey. Thank you so much. How could I not play such a thing having such a fancy schmancy fiddler's head, right? So we're going back to Ricky. And Ricky's going to do something, yeah, Russian. Why not? From Brooklyn. That's right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Jamie, one more for us. Thank you. Thank you. More Boba Mice. It's actually not a mice, it's actual story. I came to Miami, personally, me, 30 years ago. 30 years ago, I've been enjoying the sun and a beautiful weather. And in between, I play the fiddle. So 30 years ago, this is, I don't know if I told you guys this story. 30 years ago, by the way, I came from the place called Odessa. Not Brighton Beach, Brooklyn, no. Not Little Odessa, Odessa in Ukraine. So I came 30 years ago, and at the time, I used to have a good friend. This friend of mine was a very important person. How important? He was, you ready? He was a catering manager, go figure, a catering manager at one of the big, fancy, schmancy country clubs up in Boca Raton. Why was it so important for me? Crucially, because I just came, he was booking me for gigs. I was making my living literally out of it. So he calls me one night. He said, "Alex, we have an Italian night at the club." I said, "What's Italian night?" You know, the guy just came from Ukraine. He said, "It's very easy. You know, when you have a lot of macaroni, spaghetti, linguine, paganini." Um, so I said, "What am I supposed to do?" He said, "I need you with the violin to go around the tables. True story. This is not a joke. Play some beautiful Italian music. Would you do that?" I said, "Absolutely." He said, "Very good. Come on over now." Now means now. I'm driving to Boca. I'm coming to the place. Beautiful. A lot of people, a lot of food, a lot of drinks, a lot of flowers, a lot of smiles. And so I'm taking my violin and I stroll it's called a strolling job. From table to table, what would you like to hear? What is your favorite song? Coming to this big rounded table looks like a nice Italian family, adults, kids. The food smells like a lot of garlic. So I asked this man, what would you like me to play? He said, are you telling me that any Italian song I'll tell you to play, you'll play? I said, yeah, absolutely. Are you sure? I said, yeah, I am sure. Any Italian song? I said, yes, yes, any Italian. Are you sure? I said, yes, I am sure. Any Italian song? I said, what are you doing? Just name the song and I'll play it. Are you sure? And he goes back and forth. I said, you know what? Just tell me the song. He said, very good. Play Danny Boy. Italian? What am I supposed to do? So I played Danny Boy. The man gave me $50 tip and said, sei gesund. True story. Amazing. Italian dinner, Irish song, and then finally, sei gesund. What I'm trying to tell you is, isn't this country great? What do you think? I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. Um, Here's a good song. Thank you so much. Thank you. Um, I started to play violin when I was 4. I think I'm playing better than I'm breathing, metaphorically speaking. But when I was 4, I've learned a couple of songs from my grandparents. And usual story, every time when I was spending time with my grandparents, in order for me not to understand what are they talking about, they spoke Yiddish. I understand what they're talking about. For the same reason, they spoke Yiddish. So I didn't even read the music. I was a little kid. I was 4 years old. And there was a song that was circulating the house at the time. And I used to play that song before I started to read the music. And the name of the song is Often Pripechik. And I'd like to play it for you tonight. I think it's a beautiful song. Let's change the mood. Thank you so much. Should we finish with the hora? All right, everybody. Let's do a hora. Everybody in a little own space. You ready? 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart, that's right. Of course. Thank you so much, everyone. It was a pleasure and a privilege to be here once again. Happy, healthy, the most important thing, healthy Hanukkah and the 2021. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much, Heavy Shtetl. It's a pleasure to have you with us once again. Everybody enjoyed it so much. Very uplifting during these difficult times. So happy to have you. So happy to have all of you who joined us today. This is the conclusion of our week of fundraising activities, but it's not too late to become a fundraiser. We will be leaving up our fundraising page for another few days. We've put the address into the chat. It's go.fiu.edu/JMOF25. And please, if you haven't already, and if you're inspired by this concert, to join our Heritage Heroes and make a donation, we are very, very grateful. I'd also like to take this opportunity to wish everybody a very, very happy Hanukkah. And I look forward to seeing you at more of our virtual programs going forward in the future. And thank you again to Norman and Sylvia Levine and their family for sponsoring today. Bye, everyone.